What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I just recently got this game on sale for $5, like 3 days ago. I'm not sure, maybe more than 3 days ago, but it was on sale for $5. It was really good. I was going to get it anyway if it wasn't on sale, but it happened to be on sale at the time that I wanted it. There's a bunch of reasons that I got this over American Truck Simulator. I played that game for a while, and there's one of those videos on my channel, but it's really laggy, and I really did not think that it would be. So when I went to edit the video, it was laggy, and you know, like when I was playing it on my screen, I had no lag at all, but on the video, it was just horribly laggy. So I thought my editor was just weird, and when I uploaded to YouTube, it would look normal. And when I uploaded it, it was horrible. So rest in peace that video. But I just did a test and drove around to see if the recording would be smooth on this game, because I kind of didn't test it for a while because, you know, I thought since they're by the same people, SCS, it wouldn't be laggy. So this is my truck. I have been playing for like, I don't know how long, but I've been playing literally day and night. And plus I missed 2 days of school because of snow. So school was just out those 2 days. Monday and Tuesday were out, and I was just playing that game whole time. It's really fun. And plus, this is Truckers MP, which you can see on chat. It's online also. So there's about 1,000 people in the server right now, and during the day there's like 4,000 people in the servers. And on Truckers MP for American Truck Simulator, it's about 300 people, just randomly most of the time. Sometimes maybe 600. I'm not sure what the max was, but it was not even close to ETS. There's some things that you'll see is that some people drive crazy, and when there's a bunch of people, things can be crazy. And I guess I'm an okay driver because I have a Thrustmaster TMX force feedback steering wheel. It's really good. It has force feedback, and obviously, and it's really, really good. I had another Thrustmaster steering wheel, but it randomly broke. So let me tell you the story. I was using it on American Truck Simulator. Normally, everything's good. I went downstairs to eat for 30 minutes, came back, and the steering wheel was all glitchy. So I turned it to the right, and it just twitched the whole truck all the way to the right, and I crashed. So that was great. And I did everything to fix it. I recalibrated. I watched videos, and I had no steering wheel for a while. Then I got this steering wheel, and it's great. It's amazing. Hopefully, it doesn't break. So yeah, I have a lot of experience with like these types of games, you know, because I've been using the steering wheel since I was like maybe 6 or 5 or 4. I don't know, because I got a steering wheel with my Xbox. It wasn't mine. My dad had an Xbox 360, and he got a steering wheel with it, and I used to drive with that all the time. And that's kind of how it started. And then I got different steering wheels as I got older, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and load in. So I haven't got any cargo or anything like that, and this is so loud. Hold on. Wait, I can just turn on my computer sound. Alright, so this is my truck on the exterior. If you look at the mini map, these are all the people that are around. Most of the time I drive in first person. I barely ever go in second person because it's not easy, especially when you have a steering wheel. I think it's less easy. But we're gonna be getting load, and so let's go ahead and I think I want to pick up my trailer. So I'm gonna drive to my garage to pick up my trailer, and there's one right there, one of my garages. So I'm just gonna drive straight down here. So my settings on here, let me turn on my lights so I can like see my steering wheel. So for Y, I have cruise control. For X, I have what is this? This is that's the headlights. This is the engine. Right here is the hazards. So I kind of have everything that's necessary. This is my, what is this? This switches it from manual to automatic. I'm still learning how to use a manual. I just have on the D-pad on here. It's just press it up to go up in gear, and then press it down to shift down. So I just started using a manual yesterday, and it's kind of hard because, I don't know, I've never used one before, but it does make the truck faster sometimes. But I just had the button to switch it in between, so I'll like, you know, like let's say I'm trying to pass somebody and they're going really slow and the truck just is not trying to go faster. If you put it into manual, it might be faster at that time. So that's all my main controls. I don't really have anything else important. Everything is on the steering wheel, but all these buttons are filled up, so I don't have anything else. These are the high beams, but yeah. Only use those when there's nobody on the road at night and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and stop talking and continue onto the area. And yeah, so let's go. But if you do play American Truck Simulator, I mean, I played American Truck Simulator because I'm American, you know, and I kind of like the trucks. But these trucks, I think they look better on here. Mostly the Scania, I think that's how you say it. I'm not totally sure, but it's really pretty. I love it, and especially the interior and the exterior is amazing. There's a big variety of trucks. In ATS there's only 3, but the mods for ATS are cool. I haven't really got any mods on here, but because I play on Truckers MP. But sometimes on ATS I play in single player and I have mods, and it's really cool. The thing about these stoplights is they like sit so far close to you. Like if you move too close, like you can't see them, and it's not helpful. And this is not okay. Yeah, sometimes you see crazy things, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go. Maybe. But yeah, I haven't made a video in a while. Lately, like, once I stopped making videos for a while, I was, like, doing stuff on Studio. Because that's literally what I was doing all day, because I was, since we're here now, I'm just going to get my trailer to come here. Because I was, like, building stuff on Studio for my game and stuff like that. Alright, so let me put my trailer, relocate to, right there. Okay. Yes, use. Sometimes I'll put it where I am and then hit use, and it puts me in a whole nother place. It's so confusing sometimes. But I think I'm in the same place now. Yep, I'm in the same place. Alright, so let's go here. What was I talking about? Yeah, and then I had started playing games such as, I don't even know what I've been doing, honestly. I mean, school is mostly what I've been doing, because school is till like, I basically get home at like 3:10, so. And then the rest of the day, probably just doing homework. Well, not for the rest of the day. Then I'm just on Studio. But lately, I've gotten this game since like 3 days ago. Wait, let me think. What's today? Thursday, Wednesday. I've had it for like 4 days actually, 4 or 5. I'm really off, but oh Jesus Christ, Lord help me. I'm not gonna go to the UK because I make so many mistakes. Like I'll be driving on the right side of the road, like the right side, and forget that I'm not on the right side. You know what I mean? Like the right lane, you know? And then I'll like see something that like I'll see somebody coming head on, and I'm like, oh my god. So I try to avoid the UK, even though it's really cool. It looks a lot like the UK because I've seen like, I don't even know, videos on the UK or movies in the UK. And I don't really see anything very well here that like I haven't been to, because all these places I've been there, except here, but that's way too far. I think we can just go to right here. Right there. So let's go ahead and pick it up. It should be somewhere. So before we go, I'm going to click tab, then click right click, and then click settings, then go right here. So this says Thrustmaster TMX first feedback. I saw somebody that said let wall detect something, so I was like, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna change this to record, and then make it red. A lot of people do that, but this time I have never done it because I'm never recording. So now it says record. Some reasons you might want to record in this game is because, you know, people hit you, and recording can be used as evidence to report them. You can do a regular report by hitting tab and then right clicking and clicking on their name, then hit report, and you can select stuff. But I just do the regular. I mean, if you have the evidence, you really want to report somebody for doing something really crazy, just go to the website, and then there should be a report area somewhere there. By the way, the reason I just did not look left and right is because I'm looking on my mini-map most of the time. If there's people coming or people near me on my mini-map, I will look left and right for sure. But the mini-map kind of helps you a lot, because like you can see everybody where they are and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people in the city. Once I get out of the city, it's going to be way less people, which is going to be good. But this map is really big and stuff like that. But on ATS, I have explored almost the whole map, like very close to the whole map. Maybe like 90%, I'm not sure, but I've been playing that game for a while, and it's really awesome. And I just kind of missed the thingy because I have to go park inside of the thingy. So that's what happens when I park and drive. Isn't this where we started at? It is. But I went to the garage to get my trailer, yeah. Here's my trailer if y'all did not see it. The back is black, and then the side is like a mix, and it's really cool looking. My truck is a little tiny bit off color, but that would be cool if I could add the texture. But you get less textures if you have this thingy, this extra piece. I don't know, let me do tab and then explain, like this piece right here. Yeah, so that takes away a couple paint jobs, which is saddening, but I just got it because it was the top of the line, and you can't like click it then take it off. You have to like get a whole nother model of the truck, I think. Not fully sure, but yeah. Before we do that, if we go to escape again and then look at truck dealers, these are all the different brands that you have, and it's really cool. I haven't explored them all. I mean, I have all the brands, but not all the dealerships, because I don't even know how much I've been on this map, but it's not very high. But there's a bunch of different dealerships. So you got the, you know, a lot of options. So yeah, I don't own 5 trucks yet, so I can't buy online, but I need to get 5 trucks because I need to buy online. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick up this thingy. I'm gonna attempt to park. I usually don't because I'm really bad at backing up with trailers. I don't know why. It's just bad. And some people can do it with like a double trailer, and I'm like, oh, and I can't. It's just not even an option. But this is a little possible, a little bit. It's hard though. I usually like end up messing up. You see, if I keep going, I'm gonna hit that. So I don't even know. And now the truck is gonna be, the trailer is gonna be all the way turned the other way. So I might as well just hit the button, because that's just a horrible situation right there. But sometimes I'm able to do it in different spots. By the way, the link to my Discord server for a game that I'm making, and by the way, if you are new to this channel, welcome, and I'm making a game. It's going to be on Roblox, because Roblox Studio is kind of easy, and I don't know if you would say it was easy, but I kind of learned how to use that because the time that I learned how to use it, I just was playing Roblox all the time. Then I met people that play Roblox also, but know how to use Studio, so that's how I learned that stuff. Why does it look like my hydrants are on, but they're not? Maybe it's the person next to me. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, but I always want to record with this game because, like, I'm always playing this game and it's really good. I mean, I'm always playing American Truck Simulator, but there was a problem. If you've seen my live streams, you'll see that when I do a stream, I did like this testing stream where I like tried to do some changes to OBS to see if that would fix. Please stop pushing. Oh, thank you. To see if that would like fix the lag, and it didn't for ATS, but for ETS it's not having any issues, which is super amazing. So I love this game so much because of the population of how many people there are, and when it's daytime, the population can be so overflowed because there's a lot of people in like one city, like this right here. There's a lot of people here. Let me see how many people are around me. 41 people, and I've seen 150 before, and it's literally horribleness. You'll be at a turn like somewhere, and you cannot get out. It's horrible sometimes. But yeah, I've seen a lot of crashes. I've seen people fly in the air. You'll see a lot of crazy stuff. And oh my god, this person's coming so slow. Are they gonna go, or I'm so happy I did not hit them, but oh, my trailer did though. Okay, I apologize, people, but my trailer is just in the way. Oh, please don't go now. Please wait. Okay. Oh, 1% trailer damage. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. People are coming over. Ooh, Lord Jesus. All right. And 1% cargo damage. So I need to get over actually because I have to take the right exit, but I think I have enough space, so let's just do that right now before it's too late. Alright, I need to get out this big pile up because these people, I might need to go on manual because I take off slow. But I think this is one of the quickest trucks between, I haven't really tried that many trucks. The only trucks that I've tried are the Volvo and this truck. And they were both, they had the top of the line engines in them, so I kind of like did a test between them. Not really, it wasn't really a good test, but I just took a trailer with the Volvo and then took a trailer with this. But I like the Volvo's exterior, but the interior is nice, but I'd just rather this one. I don't know why, but I just would. But yeah, one time I was on the highway. This was like, I keep on saying one time, maybe like yesterday or the day before. I was on the highway and this person was going crazy. It was like maybe 6 people behind me, and we're all kind of spread out, you know. And this guy comes, he's in front of us. There's one guy, he's all the way in the right lane, right? And he completely does a full turn into the barrier to block us all, and it was crazy. It was actually wild. Yeah, that was crazy. So at this point, I would probably use manual because, alright, let me see if I still remember which controls. Alright, so let me just put it in 3 and then 2. No, it's 3. But I'm really bad at the manual, so, and I think it just takes away my focus too much because there's too many people to be worrying about than to have to worry about your transmission. Because, I mean, there's times where I'll get distracted by people, and then I'll look at my transmission and I'm not going any faster because I'm like in the red zone part of it, so then I'm getting honked at, I'm like, help. One thing about this, if you have to like turn on your headlights at like 4 o'clock, I think, 4 p.m. I think. I'm not sure, but it's really early. Like right now, your headlights are not necessary, but if I turn them off, let me wait. See, it says you'll be kicked within 15 seconds. I'm like, oh, okay. But I think the headlights are helpful to help you see people better. But I really love this game, and I love the trucks, and I love like the players because there's so many people. So I love this game. I love the trucks. I love, you know, how many players there are. Okay, all right, that was too much. Well, there was an example of what happens in this game. I mean, I don't know if they actually just can't drive or they just trying to cut people off, but yeah. Okay, they're sorry. All right. So yeah, I was looking up this truck on YouTube to see what it looked like in real life, and I was watching this, like, it was like a first person real life video of somebody driving this truck somewhere, and it looked just like this game. Like, people were like, is this ETS 3? And that was so funny, but like, it was, and this truck is so detailed, it looked just like it. Like, it just looked like this game with really good graphics. Yeah. So let's attempt to make this turn. See, these trucks, they just change gears a little bit too early, from my opinion. I mean, it's probably just the way they are in real life and stuff like that. Just stay quiet and stuff. I don't even know how engines work or like transmissions, but I just know that when I'm in manual, I do not change gears that early because I need speed. We can go back into automatic now. My turn signals are the paddle shifters, which is kind of funny, but I tried to put them somewhere else and then make the shifter the paddle shifters, but I've just had the turn signals paddle shifters for like ever. But it's kind of good because like it's kind of always there, because in real life you have a stock and it's right next to your fingers most of the time. So you can just push it up, but you don't really have that in this game, so I just have it as the paddle shifter so I can quickly turn it on and then turn it back off. It's kind of loud though, like the click, but I really don't care. Like the click on my steering wheel, not the truck. I watch Jeff Fabricano a lot, if I'm saying his last name right, but he plays American Truck Simulator on his channel, and I really like his videos. And sometimes I watch his videos while I'm playing American Truck Simulator. When I'm in, because I watched his videos while I was playing before I knew of Truckers MP. I knew there was a multiplayer, but I was like, I don't have time to install this, even though, you know, it would take a while. But even though it was short, I figured out you could just download it, and it was really simple, but I didn't know that. I think I went to, like, I don't know, it just, the website looked different when I tried it. But yeah, when I was in single player just driving alone, I would just watch that because it would make me less lonely, because just the AI was just there and all boring. But yeah. Okay. So, if you remember, my friend, his name was Elite Casey. I think it's Elite. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. His name, I called him Casey, but we did a Greenville video together with the new Tesla Model X's that were in the game when they were beautiful. So if you remember him, he's gonna be in these ETS videos soon because we play ATS together, but I can't record in ATS because I kind of said it's kind of broken when I record. But he's getting this game very soon, and he'll be able to play. So he can probably be in my videos because we usually do like cargo together. And another thing is that he has controller, and he said he's getting a wheel very soon. Like, it's kind of like mine, but a little cheaper. It's like the same. It's literally just like mine. I don't know what's different. It's kind of a little blue. his the one that he's getting, and it has force feedback, and it looks just like mine, but just blue. So I don't really know what the difference is, but I think it's gonna be really good, and I'm happy because when I first got this wheel, I was so excited. But he's never had a wheel before, so hopefully, well, he has an old wheel, but it wasn't working right. I don't know, but he's gonna be excited. Okay. Sometimes you gotta watch out for lag. That's why I recommend do not tailgate people, especially going fast. They will lag, and you will get 100% damage, and they'll just keep going like nothing ever happened because they don't really know that you lagged, and it's crazy. But yeah, I like that there's a variety of trucks, and I like ATS, especially the Volvo. I like that in ATS, but it wasn't really as fast as the truck. So when I first did Truckers MP, I got the Volvo instantly, because before I did Truckers MP for ATS, I drove the Tesla Semi mod because that was really cool. It was really powerful and it was a nice looking truck and stuff. But there was an update. See, I stopped playing ATS for a little bit, and then when I got back with the mod, there was an update that like kind of broke this out. So it's like, okay, I'm not playing this. And then I just started playing Truckers MP eventually and stuff like that, and it was amazing. So the first truck that I had was the Volvo Semi, that's kind of new, and then I had got what's that truck called? I think it was a Kenworth K900. I don't know. I have no idea. No, I don't think, was it a K? I have no idea, but you might know what I'm talking about. But there's two of them. I can't remember if it was a Kenworth or the other one. I have no clue. But yeah, make sure you slow down around turns, because I was like kind of racing somebody around the turn, and you also don't want to run people off the road, and they just hit my trailer. Okay, that's why you don't want to go fast around turns. I only got, okay, my damage is like the same, I think, so I won't do anything or say anything, but yeah. Whenever I take my foot off the pedal to adjust the pedal, I put on cruise control. But anyway, one thing about these pedals is that like they're not the expensive Logitech ones that like hook onto something or stand. So these like move because I'm kind of on carpet. But if I didn't have carpet, I would probably get something to stick them on the floor. But I probably wouldn't stick them because I adjust them sometimes. I don't know. But yeah. But since whenever I like decide to not play this and play like Roblox or something like that, I had to take down my wheel, and that's like not the easiest thing to do. And plus, to set up this wheel, you have to, there's 3 plugs. Well, there's 2 plugs. You gotta plug the USB into the computer, then you gotta plug something into the socket. And then there's just a little plug for the pedals that you don't need to unplug or plug in. And plus the steering wheel is heavy, so hopefully one day when I get enough money, I'm just going to get another desk that's like an L shape. And when I get a new computer, I'm probably going to get 2 graphics cards so I can have another monitor, and then I'll just use that monitor for the steering wheel, you know. But I don't know what I'm going to do with my monitors. So I was thinking like one has for the steering wheel so I can just jump over there and play if I want. But I kind of want 2 monitors beside each other so I can have stats while I'm playing a game for something, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's not even going to happen soon because, like, my computer is still pretty new. I don't know how old this computer is, but it's pretty new and it's really great. It's really awesome. And plus, these graphics are on ultra. They're, like, full. And it's running very well. So, a lot of people ask me how's my computer doing. So, if you still watch my channel and you, like, came here from the computer videos or just was there before I even did computer videos, this computer is awesome. It's great. It doesn't have any issues until today. I came home from school. This literally never has happened before. I came home from school, right, in a regular day, turn on the computer, get on ETS, running well. 5 minutes later, it randomly just starts lagging, like lag spikes horribly, and people are behind me getting lagged and desynced. I'm like, oh my god. And I couldn't pull over because it kept freezing, so it was a mess. And that was like the first time that something like that has happened in like months. So I just restarted. I think I turned the computer off because I was just irritated that, because I restarted, I did Norton and stuff, nothing was found. But I just turned the computer off, went downstairs for a little bit, then came back, and I wasn't having any more issues. So that was really simple. But other than that, this computer is great. It's so fast. Even my mother, she has a nice HP computer. It's pretty new. It's not as new as my computer, but maybe like, I don't know how much older. Maybe a month, 2. I don't know. Probably more than that, but I'm not sure. It's a pretty new HP desktop. And when she got on my computer, like, she saw me using it when it was having issues, but it was, like, stopping to have the issue. It wasn't having them anymore, so it was acting normal. She was like, your computer's fast, you know, so this computer's great. It's awesome. if you have seen all my videos, I do say that I have horrible internet issues with this because it's the adapter, because the computer does not come with internet, like an adapter in it, I guess. So you had to buy a wireless adapter or just plug it into your router, but my router is all the way in my basement, I'm all the way upstairs, so that wasn't possible. So I brought this, and at first it was good, and then it started having horrible issues forever, and it just kept on like disconnecting for no reason. And when I turned on the computer, it would be disconnected and did not want to connect. And randomly it would disconnect. And then just, I was too lazy to buy another one, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't because this one's pretty good now. It stopped having issues, and it started for like a very shorter amount of time after it started again. And then it stopped, and now it's not having any issues at all. So I don't know what was going on with it at first, but now it's better. That's a good thing. We're only 14 miles away. We're almost there. Wow. But yeah. I would, install another thing. I was going to build my no, I was not. Let me just stop right there. I would have built my computer, but I know I'll end up getting electrocuted and burning the house down, so I just got one pre-built. Some people say that it was a scam because I paid like $1,100, but now the computer is $999, so the price went down $100. That just reminded me of that commercial. It's like $999. No, it's not. No, it's $999 now. So it's pretty much $1,000. But it went down like $100 or $200. I'm not sure. But for the price that I paid, I really think this computer runs amazing, and I don't regret paying that much. This is what I'm telling you about these lights. Is when you're a first person and you move up too much, you can't see these lights, and I don't know how people do it. But if I look, I can look over there. I didn't think about that. But I don't feel like looking. But yeah, so where was this trip coming from and then going to? Alright, Amsterdam to, I don't even know how to say that. Carrefour, I have no idea. Also, I hope I haven't run a red light in this video, but you're supposed to stop at red lights. I did not know that, and I was running red lights, right? And my friend had told me, Casey, I've been screen sharing the game with him, so, oh my god, do you see that? I was screen sharing the game with him to show him, like, me playing, and he was like, at first he was like, I mean, if no one's coming, you can go through the light, so I thought it was okay, but I think he didn't really know at first. I don't even know, but okay, you're just gonna keep going, just like you don't even care. That's okay, as long as you don't hit me, that's okay. Anyway, and then he had told me that you're not allowed to, I don't know, okay, I just missed the turn. I always do that. It's that name, Amsterdam, was in the way. Okay, let's just make a U-turn really quickly, no one will notice. And plus these trucks, another thing about these trucks is that since they have no front, you can like move really close to things and stuff like that. That's really good. You can get really close to things, but I don't get too close. And plus, oh my gosh, if I didn't have this mirror, I would be able to use it more. But okay, let's just hit enter. But before I do that, there's a mirror that comes on a lot of the trucks, and it shows the front of the truck. So if I move closer to this trailer, it shows you how close it is, and it's so amazing. But I barely ever use it because the mirror's in the way. So let's just park it like right there. But yeah, so you don't want to run red lights, but since Casey was telling me different things, I just asked in chat, and everybody said no in caps. Some people said no in caps, some people were like regular no, and some people were like, please don't. I'm like, okay. I just said, okay, thanks. And just after, like, I was not just running red lights, but some lights I stopped at, but yeah. I was trying to figure out, so in ATS, people go straight through lights, like they don't even care about another person. In ATS truckers MP, I guess you're allowed to, but in this one, you can stop. And whenever people stopped at red lights, I went around them and ran the red light and almost hit them with my trailer. And I've probably been reported so many times. I mean, I haven't been playing it long, so I haven't really run around people, but so now I know to stop at red lights. I did read the rules, but I probably did not see that, or I don't even know. Alright, so hit enter, and now we are done. So there will be a lot more of these videos coming. I hope you guys like this video, because this is like my first like actual trucking video. Yeah, that was a really short trip. And yeah, so let me go to my main garage. This is my largest garage. The rest of them are just completely small because I just brought them because I saw them. So let's quick travel there and see how popular it is there, because we're in this place right there. I happened to start there because when I started, I had no idea about anything. I still don't know where these places are, but I happened to start playing at that area, and when I loaded it in, it's so, especially at like daytime, It's so crazy here, and especially the other place that I first picked up the trailer from. It's just loaded. So let me go into the map. So right now it's not very populated, but usually I'll play it someday when I get home from school or on the weekend. I have not played this on the weekend yet, and I'm so scared because plus it's like full when I get home from school or when I get up in the morning. When I was off of school, it was full, so I don't even know. So I guess I've experienced the game full, or it could go up in players on the weekends. I have no idea what happens, but when I usually join this area, this whole road, except these two, I think. Yeah, these two are just blue with a bunch of people, and then it goes all the way to like here, and then it starts to clear up, and then there's just a bunch of people that always take this road all the way down to somewhere. I don't even know where they go at. They go all the way down here, and I usually follow them. It's just a big crowd of people that go down, and it's really cool. It's realistic, but there's a lot of accidents that happen on there, and hopefully, wait, actually I don't hope I see accidents in my next video. Hopefully you guys will get to see what it's like for people to crash into each other. I don't want to get in an accident, so let's just stop right there. Turn off our parking brake, and yeah, so, that trailer's just sitting over there. So, the reason I just went through that person is because when you go into tight places like this, at the top right of the screen it says no collisions area, so you'll, like, won't have collisions with people. So I'm just going to turn off the engine and turn off these lights, and then just put on my hazards. And yeah, so this truck. It's really nice. I love the detail and stuff like that. I'll show the customization for trucks and stuff like that in another video, but I can quickly go to truck manager and show you my Volvo. So this is my Volvo. Can't even talk. I think the Scania looks better, honestly, and I think the most popular truck is this truck. But yeah, in the next video I'll show a lot more about the game. This was just the first video. It was great. So one thing that about this truck is that when you're going like straight, in your own truck, these turn signals, especially daytime, these turn signals are hard to see, even though they're really pretty. I feel like they should just make them a little brighter. But the thing is, on this part, that one has like the little light on it that makes it bright. And then these are pretty bright too. And I like how they're like fancy, you know. And then there's one on the end part, you know, very cool. And the brake lights are nice. I mean, the lights on these cars are way better looking than. Hold on, let me turn it on. Are way better looking than the lights on the back of the trucks in ATS, even though I love those trucks. Especially the new Volvo and the Cascadia. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's really nice. Especially these running lights are beautiful, but I like the blinkers and the running lights like so much, and the headlights. There's two options. You can get the more exclusive one, which is this one, and then you can get like the stock one. It's still really nice looking, but it doesn't have the LED blinker and LED running light, I don't think. Really cool. But if somebody's coming or this side, they're gonna probably see your hazards if your hazards are on. But usually when I'm pulled over, I leave my headlights on because people still won't be able to see you. And plus, if you have a trailer, they'll see you way more. So yeah, I love this truck. It's really nice, and I recommend it. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.